With a very crucial meeting between Rahul Gandhi and siddaramaiah, where it was in fact a one-on-one meeting which went on for about half an hour. Later at about 12:30, there was in fact a one-on-one meeting with Rahul Gandhi and DK Shivkumar that in fact went on for over an hour, where DK Suresh, the brother of DK Shivkumar, was also present. Now later when the siddaramaiah, after the meeting, when he was leaving, his supporters of course was showing victory signs, saying that the final deal has been done. siddaramaiah's name has been finalized, and perhaps that is why we have seen later a number of DK's supporters very angrily protesting outside 10 Janpath against the decision. They had posters in their hand which said that DK Shivkumar is the future of Karnataka. He should be the chief minister. So there was of course a lot of aggression that was shown by the supporters of DKS, and perhaps that is why we are seeing that while DK Shivkumar is inside the residence of Mallikarjun Kharge at 10 Rajaji Road, there was in fact a press briefing right now by Randeep Surjewala where he tried to avoid any sort of speculation. We have seen that both the sides, when it comes to siddaramaiah and DK Shivkumar, the supporters are emotionally very high at the moment. They want their leader to be the chief minister. So to avoid any sort of aggression on ground, to avoid any sort of protest or revolt, perhaps that is why we are seeing that Randeep Surjewala came out, made this statement where he has said that there should be no speculation because the deliberation is still underway, and which is true because DK Shivkumar, after meeting Rahul Gandhi, straight came to the residence of the AICC president Mallikarjun Kharge, and he has been here for over an hour now. Randeep Surjewala is also inside. So the meetings after meetings are going on. Deliberation is still underway is what the Congress has been saying, but of course they have been clearly stating that in the timeline of 24 to 48 hours a decision will be made. New cabinet meeting will also, the cabinet selection meeting will also take place in next 24 to 48 hours. So that is the assurance that Randeep Surjewala, who has come out and has given at this moment.
Cutting across to Arun Dhata as well. Arun, the man, Mr. DK Shivkumar, he has much at stake. So is at stake for Mr. Siddaramaiah as well. But it's not going to be a cakewalk for Mr. Siddaramaiah, despite having the majority of the MLAs on their side. At least that's what sources have indicated. It's not a cakewalk. It's a difficult decision for the party to make, for the simple reason that Mr. DK Shivkumar is the organization man and he has worked relentlessly for the party through thick and thin. Arun.
Well, that's right, because a state chief is always a very, very important person. And remember that it was DK Shivkumar under whose leadership Congress fought the elections in Karnataka. And therefore, we had seen how adamant he is on his demand that he will only go for the chief ministerial post. Otherwise, he will not be part of the government. And he has already given ample signals to this direction. In fact, when he was in Karnataka, he was saying that he is going to Delhi to meet Sonia Gandhi, because we know that both Sonia Gandhi and DK Shivkumar share very cordial relationship. They respect each other. And in fact, DK Shivkumar has in fact proven himself at various instances in the past. He was the one who was in fact managing MLAs when they were brought in from Maharashtra to Karnataka. In fact, he was also he was also a huge help for the Congress party in Assam as well. In fact, if we not forget, during the time of Ahmed Patel, when he was out of India, Sonia Gandhi called him and asked him to manage things, and he was holidaying at that point in time, but he still ensured that whatever Sonia Gandhi wanted from him at that point in time, that is delivered. And therefore now that's the point which he's making, that Sonia Gandhi knows what I have done, and therefore I'm going to Delhi to meet her. Now today morning we have known that Sonia Gandhi herself spoke to DK Shivkumar and siddaramaiah, trying to explain the situation to them, that how important it is actually for them to stay together and to take party forward, because it's a huge victory for the Congress party and a huge.
It's indeed a huge victory for the Congress party, as my colleague Arun was pointing out. I want to cut back to Pallavi, who has been tracking all the developments. Pallavi, the fact that Mr. Surjewala specifically came out and said that, listen, don't listen to this rumor mongering, don't listen to the wrong sources of news. This is wrong information which is being planted by the party. And the Congress party, I believe, for the last 2 days, as you've pointed out, has maintained this stance that there is no inordinate delay. This is a reasonable time that any party would take to come to a decision, and that's the point they continue to reiterate, that we're a party with some degree of internal processes and democracy, and we're just doing our job.
Well, I mean, to be fair to them, it's actually been just 3 days, but it's also been 3 days without missing out on any of the drama. In fact, early this morning, Jairam Ramesh had tweeted out and he gave instances when the BJP had taken over 10 days to form the government, whether it was in Maharashtra, whether it was Assam, and so on and so forth. But I think the Congress also understands the urgency of announcing the CM, because the longer you take, the more you're going to see these pictures out on the streets of both their supporters. You know, I mean, just imagine DK Shivkumar is inside having a conversation with Rahul Gandhi, and outside his residence you have, for example, DK Shivkumar's supporters clamoring for him to become the chief minister. So, you know, this doesn't look like a party which is in control. It doesn't look like as whether the Congress High Command is in control of the situation, and they certainly look very, very helpless. So that's also one reason why the Congress party, despite making the point that we are not under any pressure, are very much keen that this matter should be resolved as soon as possible.
Matters should be resolved as soon as possible. Pallavi, in all fairness, would it be correct to draw any kind of parallels with Rajasthan? I mean, that's one thing you've pointed out, that whether it's the rotational chief minister formula, all three sides, the party, Mr. DK Shivkumar, Mr. Siddaramaiah, none of the side has been very keen on this particular formula. But is it too early to rule it out completely? Pallavi, if you can still hear me, that question was for you.
Okay, I'm sorry I missed out on that question.
Pallavi,
well, I'm going to be a little bit more careful, Anusha.
Yeah, please go ahead.
I'm going to be a little bit more careful. I would ideally want to wait for the press conference to take place. But I would say this much, that many options are being mulled. And I think Randeep Surjewala indicated that as much when he said that, you know, no final decision has been taken. I mean, look at the sequence of events since morning itself. You know, first of all, till 1 a.m. this morning, there was a meeting between Siddaramaiah and Randeep Surjewala. And after that, there have been endless rounds of meetings. That one critical meeting has still not taken place. And that is a joint meeting of DK Shivkumar and Siddaramaiah along with the Congress president. That is actually the moment that happens, you'll get an idea that things are finally in the final stage, and that announcement is just a matter of time. Till then, you know, what the Congress is doing and the leadership is doing, listening to both the versions and the other sides as well. It's not just about DK and Siddaramaiah. There's Z. Parmeshwara also, there's MB Patil also. So all of their words are being heard out. You know, this is something which was made clear yesterday, and we broke that story yesterday, Anusha. The SC Muslims, women, they are the ones who voted for the Congress party. They are going to be a part of the government formation, either by way of representative ministers. The caste community formula will have to be get right. That balance will have to be there. But the first task is the CM, and the main job of the CM will be to ensure one, governance, second is stability, and at least this public bickering needs to stop. And therefore several formulas are being discussed. The 2025 formula for DK Shivkumar is also being chattered about, but his supporters clearly say no. The one who becomes the CM first usually